basically apostate. Yeah,
I believe Nas, he was generally praying.
Yeah,
he was
yeah.
going through, but he just got exposed. The temptation, the world opens up, and now he wants to kick it.
Yeah, he might be one of the genuine cases,
Yeah.
but there is a range of now disingenuous cases because people see it as a path to notoriety. Like they feel they become notorious as a result of now saying that we're an ex-Muslim. Some kind of pass. People now you've got certain segments of society encouraging you to coming out and building a fan base for yourself.
Just because everyone is making the claim that okay, and that was another one of his arguments. Well, the Christians say you're going to hell if you don't, accept Jesus. The Muslims say you're going to hell. The hell with all of you now.
Yeah.
So I mean, what do you say to that? So they saying just go, well, everybody. If I was born in a Christian family, I'll be a Christian. If I was born in a Muslim family, I'm a Muslim. So.
Yeah. Well, I mean, hellfire is explicit in two religions, Islam and Christianity. Judaism doesn't explicitly mention, the Old Testament doesn't explicitly mention hell. The other Eastern religions, it talks about kind of reincarnation and what's referred to in Sikhism as June and Arjun and these concepts. So that's the first thing. So it's not all, because the idea of everyone going to hell is only
that's
two
another
religions.
myth right there.
It's only two religions that really
only
explicitly
two. So we got to deal with these now, right?
Yeah, deal with the Christianity. And if you're talking about hell, then we're talking about Islam and Christianity.
Yeah.
Because these are the two religions which make it very, very clear that
because people say all religions. So we again narrowed it down.
Yeah, major world religions with significant populations of people that are following them. So really, so then you have to assess the claims of both of those religions. Yeah.
And he didn't deny the creator. He's smart enough. He said, okay, I still believe in Allah. He still believes, but he now made his own religion.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, as you said, he compounded the problem.
Yeah. And many people, they'll say, I don't believe, and that's the argument someone like maybe him will make or other people have made. I don't believe in a disorganized, any organized religion, right?
Yeah.
So I'll often tell people, what, you believe in a disorganized religion? Of course, if the creator made you, isn't he the most wise? Absolutely. Isn't he going to have a system for you to live by? Mm-hmm. Does the person create a company and not have everything laid out, a blueprint, how it needs to run? That doesn't make sense.
That's right.
Is your creator the most wise? So we do these things, but then we attribute, why the human being attributes foolishness to God.
If you really think about what they're saying, it doesn't actually make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense, but they think they're the most logical.
Yeah, they say we don't believe in organized religion. Let's actually break it down. What does the word organized mean? Organized is where you try and find a pattern, or you see something kind of laid out, structured in a certain way. You might not believe in organized religion, but you've organized your thoughts to live your life with certain precepts and concepts that you live your life by. And whatever you call that, if you want to call that religion, if you want to call that a way of life, if you want to call that your own ideology, your own religion, that is an organizational structure or a framework which you use to live your life. That's why the Quran says, أَفَرَأَيْتَ مَنِ اتَّخَذَ إِلَهَهُ هَوَاهُ. Have you seen the one who has taken his God, his desires as his God?
Bam.
So in other words, you don't want to take Allah as your God. Once again, going back to Rousseau, man is born free but everywhere in chains. You'll take away the chains of, let's say, religion, organized religion, and strap on the chains of your own framework that you've created, which might deify in a conscious or Freudian unconscious way your own desires. Mm-hmm. As Jeremy Bentham was one of the philosophers that said that, and this is really interesting because Bentham came before a man called John Stuart Mill, who refined liberalism. Jeremy Bentham said that, and I can remember reading this for the first time in his book on utilitarianism or something like this, his book is called. He said, you have two gods. You have pain and pleasure. And as I was reading that, I was thinking, subhanAllah, this is exactly how people, it's hedonism at its core, but it's what the Quran says. The hadith says, Ta'is abd dinari dirham, that may the abd, the slave of the dinar and the dirham, which are two currencies, i.e. money, be cursed. So and that is, by the way, I believe the biggest god of the Western world now. Forget about Christianity and forget about atheism, if you want to call that religion. I believe the new god of the Westerner and of other parts of the world, not just the West actually, is the god of money. Mm-hmm. That is the god of money. So you've organized your life now capitalistically in line with free market economics, supply side economics, in a way to try and maximize profit maximizing, and maximize pleasure, which is kind of like utilitarianism or hedonism for the greatest number of people. So that is in itself that's a framework. It's an organized framework, how to live your life. So it allows you to do certain things which would enable you to kind of have fun for the short term or enjoy yourself in a bestial type way.